Morning again. The only trouble with camping down here along South Penny, when the westerlies blow or the southerlies blow, you get that. It's not too bad in there, but you nearly get out of there. Oh, she was thumping in before. She was right out here breaking on the reef. When the tide was in, she was rolling in a good metre or more. Yeah, it's about third the size it was. Yeah, that's the trouble with here. Yeah, it's a nice camp and that, no water, and it's hard to launch. It's a shit house, really. It's like a I can't say what it's like. It's yeah, useless really. Just a nice camp to come for the weekend, that's about it. Alright, got out one day since I've been here. If the fishing was fantastic, you wouldn't mind, but it's not. You got to work hard. When I went, had a great day yesterday where I should have got my bag of finger marked. They weren't there. And then you get weather like this, it might take nearly a week to flop before it becomes good again. If you're lucky, if it comes good. Yeah, righto, see what happens. I was thinking of going to town, but I don't know if it's worth going in. Then I change my mind and pack up and leave and go somewhere else. I just don't know. Anyway, I've got to get underneath here and just check the two front caliper bolts on both sides. Four caliper bolts now. Seeming one comes loose and falling out. Never had that happen before. Just to hold the two bolts just drop out at the same time nearly, or one must have come out and then the next one come out. Alrighty, but yeah, I'll go do that and then I'll make up my mind what I'm doing. Catches. Morning guys, Tonk here. Bit of a cooking session. Got my camp oven out. I've got to find the handle. Where's she gone? Oh, on the table. Not my famous, but my pumpkin. I've roasted the oven out because it was oiled up, and the lid on the fire for an hour or two and burnt it right out and then wiped it out. Just got the fire going there. Now the ingredients are self-raising flour, sultanas, or just a big heap. You can see them in there, a couple of raw gala apples cut up rough, pumpkin, half a pumpkin or a small, thanks Jim for a pumpkin from the neighbour. Eat the skin. A heap of butter, like third of a pound of butter, and mash that up well. And you boil the pumpkin till it's soft, mash it, and you drop the cold butter out of the fridge into the pumpkin, and that melts the butter. That's just one job you haven't got to do. Then in here there's a heap of raw sugar in the bottom, just to sweeten it, because I'm cooking this one for me and Bob. And because I haven't got any aluminium, what I'm doing today, as I saw on King Brown, famous cook on YouTube, he just puts flour in the bottom of there. So I'm going to try it his way instead of a trivet, because what he does with the trivets, he just throws them down the paddock. Anyway, so yeah, I got to mix all, and I got a couple of eggs to go in here in a minute. Oh, and a tin of peaches. Like a, what size is it? 410 grammer. Normally they got a pull through on them, but what I do is, because I love pumpkin, I'll scoop a bit of that out with all that butter in it, and I'll keep that and I'll eat that in a minute. Just doesn't quite need all that pumpkin, and that'll just give me a lovely taste with this. chef got about a bit of milk here if you need it. It's a pretty wet mix. I'll crack a couple of eggs in here. I will just go and turn this off and put it on the tripod and I'll be back. Haven't been fishing yet, bloody. I went out one day and me lump of corned beef I cooked and just put it in the fridge. As I utilise the fire while it's going, I'll cook a lump of corned beef. A couple of eggs in here, probably needs 3, but I'll put 2 in. Hopefully that holds it. Oh, I might put in 3. Just a binder. All this now. I'll start to mix that in a bit actually. Break the eggs up. Tip all that in. It's rough. This is a rough way I do it. I don't have any other way. I've got to get a spoon and get that out of there. Oh yeah, and I've got to open this up. So those eggshells can go in the fire, get burnt. The egg carton can go too, because I don't need to keep it here. I know I've probably cooked this before every time I go away on my trips, but it's the only thing I know how to bake, which I like. And it's great. It goes in the fridge and you keep it for days and have it cold. While that's still wet, give her over here and tip a bit of water in her. Bit of washing up suds. So that's soaking on it. The lid there. Righto. What else has got to go off? Find me tin opener. Righto. And I'm not sure whether I should keep the bloody juice out of this or just put it on. I'll slip the peaches in for a start, and then I'll keep the juice with a bit of milk to add to. Now this is going to take a good couple of hours to cook, but it's so dense. Better put that egg in the fridge before it rolls off the table. She's rough, but we're all camping. And you're not supposed to stir this and get too much air in it, but there's no other way of doing it, I'm afraid. 4 big cups of this, of self-raising flour, half a cup of flopping. So she's a big mix. She's going to fill that flopping finding room in the freezers for it. This is trouble. Yep, she can have that. Bit of milk. I don't know, you end up with a cup of milk in it or something. Maybe a bit more. It's just touchy-feely. I normally make a wet, really wet mix. So it pours in. Now she's starting to come together now. Get through the middle of her. She doesn't get mixed real well. It's a pretty wild big mix. Like I said, I normally put it in alfoil and drop it in. I don't know how I'm going to go with a big one like this in the camp oven. But if I start off with the oven not too hot and just work on the temperature, bring it up steady, keep an eye on it. She might be good. Old Auntie Joyce used to do a lot of baking around the camp oven. She was a buddy. Worked on the stations all up through the north, Mount Isa and that, I think. Want a longer wooden handled spoon. Oh, she's starting to, that might nearly do it. Get that bit of flour that's in the middle of it there out, knead that through it a bit. Yeah, that might nearly do it. That's wet enough. I used to make it a lot wetter. Righto. Tastes a little bit like Mum used to cook years ago. Home when I was helping Mum cook years ago. Righto, we get this bring over and show you. I think this is what camp oven King Brown used to do. You get this on here like so. Start to warm her up a bit. He put some flour in the bottom. And when that started to brown a little bit, he'd whack his brew in. I don't know how much, but that'll do. It acts as the insulator on the bottom. Show you the brew. Yeah, like that. It could have been a fraction drier, but that'll do. Got to put me a couple of bits here on the tail. Not bad. Give everything a wash. A couple of bits of apple here. I'll just go and chop a bit of wood and put on the fire and stir her up a bit. And I'll bung her in. Before she gets too hot, I can't get near her. I got no idea what's going to have it happen because I've never done it this way. So it's going to burn on the outside and all weird sorts of things because of the bloody stick to the sides. Here's open. I'll show you what it's doing. You open them too quickly and the flopping things flop a bit. But she'll be burning on the top a bit, I'd say. She might have backed off a bit now because I haven't put any more coals on her. Oh, I see ya. Gee, I don't know. She's nearly cooked. It's still hot on that rib. See, I normally don't. She's burnt there a bit. I don't know if you can see that. Let me have a look. Lift this up a bit. She's burning there a bit. See, that's because I don't have the aluminium for insulation around her. Still wet in the middle. Yeah, it's a shame, eh? She was going to be a beauty, but she's still wet in the middle. She's nowhere near cooked yet. I think she's going to be a complete write-off because I just never done it this way before. My mistake. I should have got the flop and I might tip these coals off her. Let that lid cool down and just let the oven sort of, she might be cooked enough. Might be a bit too much heat under her there now. Let's pull one bit out. Hopefully she's every time I go to do something my knife runs away. Okay, I spin around that way. Please be ready as I put her back in. Well, Bob went down and pulled a Land Rover off the beach. Oh, he's bogged, sorry. Pulled him out. I was cooking. I'm a bit reluctant to go and help people because my old girl, I don't know, she does a clutch. Oh, look at that extra bit I give her made her cook. Yes, that was well worth it. Perfect. Oh well, there you go, saved. Hopefully my son will edit out that bit I was going on about King Brown, but I'll take that as I'm going to enjoy that. And I actually ate that charcoal before, it wasn't too bad. It's supposed to be really good if you got diarrhea, clogs you back up. Or gives you diarrhea, I can't remember, one or the other. But yeah, so I'm still thinking of going. I don't know. I got 100 litres, 130 litres of fuel. I'm thinking of dropping it down. Bob was telling me there's a good launching place down further that's a bit deeper on calm weather. Or when it seems to be calm even with the rough weather. Dropping the boat in there, buggering off from off here and going up towards the Cottrell, about 100 k's away. Yeah, anyway, and I might camp up there for a couple of nights on the tinny, do a buddy Andy Kahn and Snaggerbarra and a few of the others that do it. I built the boat to do it. I measured it up and she should fit in a little tent cot, so I won't have to worry about mozzies and that at night. I've got a blue tarp here, I can wrap everything up to keep it a bit dry. So yeah, I'll take 40 litres of water, some cooking gear, and see if I can go and catch some fish. I've got a heap of ice frozen, take some bait, ice. So yeah, see what happens. I'll go for a run up there and probably stay out there 2 nights. It depends. If I get fish the first day, get some nice tuskies and some sweet lip and a few trout and stuff, I'll come home. But if I haven't, I'll poke around there and do a little bit of looking. See if I can find a bit of new ground. Because I'd rather go and do that than hear off Penny the sharks have been horrendous. Even though I haven't fished, it's everybody else I've talked to just saying the sharks are terrible. So go up there and something to do. Just sitting there doing nothing. And if the weather, only reason I haven't gone is we've had 3 or 4 nights or 4 nights of westerly, southerly, and she's rolled in here pretty hard. So she should drop off now. We got southeast sort of easterly going again now, so that'll knock it down. All right, well I'll probably won't see me until I'm on the water, or I've broken something again, or something needs fixing. I've had a bit of a bug of a trot this time, but yeah, it's one of those things. I carry a few spares, fixed them up. You know, fixed the Toyota, fixed the trailer. You know, that's the main thing. Is you're going to keep running old gear into the ground like I do, you just got to carry a few extra bits and pieces. So yeah, I got me spray. Anyway, I forget the name of it. It was something, I got it at Woolies cheap for buddy, $15 for 2 litres. And I've done all around these trees, around those big trees over here. Anywhere that looks a bit suspect for ants, just spray them. Yeah, so all right, stop me rehabbering. Everything's running good, solar's going good. These old panels are doing, I've seen 20 odd amps out of that panel. I've seen it doesn't sort of get more than 30, might be 35 up here, because it's got 20 coming from those panels, so looks like about 50 amps is what the batteries will, 50 odd amps seems to be what they seem to be handling, taken into the batteries. At the moment, that might be the BMS or something, I don't know. I'll catch you later. But yeah, that's what might going to happen. I was just playing with the camera, it was something's come up funny. How I always doing some bloody thing right. Bye. Woo! Love and life. Oh, the joys of camping at Cape York. She just come in this afternoon and it's been raining for about an hour, just drizzling rain. I've got my cot tent pulled in here with a blue tarp over it. All the fridges, I got me controllers just with a little bit of ply over them. It's not blowing, thank goodness. All my gear's got a tarp over it. I've just had a hot shower. It hasn't been that bad, it didn't put me fire out. The alpagola's not too bad. I'm just getting a little bit wet. I've got this blue tarp just keeping me bed here a bit dry. And being flapping like that, that keeps the rain from going through it. But yeah, you just gotta, still when you come up in these parts, you still look at it out here. That's just about to clear out soon. But yeah, you just got to be prepared, have a bit of cover. These aren't too bad, the old 3x3 pergola. I've just got it pulled in so the water's just dripping past the stove a bit. But yeah, it's all good. Just made myself a lovely cup of white hot chocolate. Bob gets them from Aldi. Ah, yes. Oh, here comes the boys back in and they're tinny. I'm wondering where they were. They might have went right up to the Jane, well, they didn't go far, but they're coming back now. They're hooking along, but like it's a bigger boat. Might be a few more boats in, I think. Yeah, it looks like he's going to go past. Oh no, he's coming in now. You mightn't see him out there. Splashing and bashing. He's been blowing about a good 10 to 15 knots southwest all afternoon. It didn't worry them. There's 4 blokes in it, young fellas. They went out. Mob down here went out. Oh, she's starting to really rain down through there now. But oh, this pisses off, buggers off in a half an hour now, and it'll be still a nice. In they come. See how they go, launching on the beach. They probably just run her up and dry loader. Ah well. So yeah, just make sure you got a bit of cover and a few tarps. I should actually have one of these pulled out there, another one just out that way, pegged down. Just for the shower, I could have seen it coming. Would only took me 10 minutes to put them up, drive a couple of pegs in, and everything would have been fine. But the fridges aren't too bad. I've got any. They're just not getting wet around the motors too bad. Yeah, I'll have this cuppa and I'll catch you another day. Morning guys. Well, it's dinner time. We're up Penny, trying to catch a bit of bait. Tide's bloody full. Been blowing westerly and southerly lately and hard to launch off the beach, so we finished our chores and we've come up this lovely little creek. Got Master Bob up the front throwing and me driving into the snags. We saw a nice lot before, but they bloody saw us first. Cheeky buggers were gone. Sorry Bob, I should have went in there. Maybe might jag one here somewhere. No flickering in the net. I never thought I should have put some prawns in. I just wasn't thinking. We were just sitting there thinking, gee, it'd be a nice day to go, and the next minute we're off. Well, we get better at it. As long as the weather plays and gives us a bit of easterly, we can launch where we are. Just having a few blind shots in case there's a silly one just sitting there. Dropped it over a big muddy, be nice. I might have to get a bloody bit of spray on me. There might be a few sandflies around. Oh well. Yeah. Poking up here, behaving ourselves.
Well, we're up here, we're not doing anybody any harm.
No. Lovely breeze. Anything in there? No. Bloody, I stuffed that up a bit, sorry. Maybe when the tide starts to run out a bit, it hasn't started to drop much yet, has it? Might have just started to drop a fraction. They might start coming out of these places and hanging a bit more. But there's a lot of water, eh? Hooking around the corner there for a look or not? Oh well, that's what we're doing. I'll switch it back on if we get a fish. Big mangroves here, look at the height of the suckers. Mighty 60. Oh, snag. Dropped it over a metre barra. Okay. Lump of wood. Mangroves coming behind you, Bob, sorry. Try not to run you down. Bloody hard once you're filming and bloody driving.
Yeah.
And the wind gets you. Alright, I'll shut this off and bloody... Oh, nice Betty. He was in there chasing bait, so I was sneaking where he was. That again, old fella?
That's how close we are to the water down there. And this is fresh water coming out of the hose. And there we go.
How good's that pressure?
How's that?
Bloody unreal. Right down there.
Can't ask for better than that.
No. Just sitting there at the bloody lithium battery right beside the pump to give it all the herb she wants. Did you bring your little panels to charge them?
I've got another set of panels in there.
Yeah.
I haven't got the little ones.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go. I didn't film loading the boat. It's sort of a bit chaotic at the moment and we're not a smooth oiled machine. And I'd rather get it on and get it done instead of... But one day I'll set the tripod up and film me just turning in there and bloody winching her on. And that'll be the day we have a catastrophic failure for sure. Winch cable break or something. Yeah, it was up. I got the tide mark up to my backside. But anyway, I had the boat was there, and I think that hovering over him might upset him a bit because he's a bit bigger than. They'd have to have taken a couple other people to know what it is anyway. What else we had? Oh, we went up the Flopping River and I forgot bait. Old fella forgot the lures. We couldn't catch bait, so today was a trial run.
We didn't get stuck anyway.
No. Didn't find any sandbars. And yeah, well, hopefully it'll improve the process. Anyway, I give the truck a bit of a wash. Wash the salt off the rims and around everything. Yeah, glorious having the water, eh? I couldn't ever show you properly at the other spot what goes on because you get an idea. But here, I can. Because we don't give a bugger. We may never come back here. We may when we may. But yeah, righto. I don't know if you can see that. Just videoing the sun. It's not far off setting over my camp at South Penny. Bob's down there. Closest camp was up there about half a k. I don't think there's anybody camped down here for a k or so. So quiet. Just no one here. Glorious. Great day today. Just went up the Buddy Creek to Penny and had a look around. Didn't have any bait, unfortunately. Yeah, we'll go again tomorrow. But okay, I'll just film a bit that. I'll just see if I can get it when it just touches the water. Not sure if I said today, but I went over early this morning and Bob had a heap of real thin wire running his Japsco pump, and anyway, Bob had she wasn't pumping much, so I took my pump over and just showed him what happens when you have it Anderson plug and 6mm wire, tin wire straight to the, only a couple of foot long to the Japsco pump, and then a heavy cable from your truck. Oh, she just my pump just pumped about twice as much water pressure. So then I unhooked his and cut his wire off, and he did, and I soldered up an Anderson plug and some 6mm wire to it, and then he brought his lithium battery down, hooked on it, and oh my lord, what a difference. I reckon it doubled, went from about 5 or 6 if it was lucky litres a minute to what they're supposed to do, 11 litres, 10, 11. There she goes. Goodbye, son. Just about to set on a glorious day here at Penny, South Penny. It's just me and Bob here, really. How good. There she goes. Oh well. Catch us tomorrow, hey? On the next day, it's the 5th of June 2025. I've got about another fortnight here. Hopefully I get a few fish in that time. I haven't done a lot of fishing. We're getting a fair few southwesters blowing. Good afternoon this afternoon. We went out today. I thought we were going to catch a mullet up the river, but the cast net we had wasn't real good, and anyway, it's just a cluster of errors, but we'll have a go tomorrow. Catches. Nah, she didn't go flat, but she got 7%. And then I park her up there above the tide, see? Now I got to get rid of this A-frame bloody thing and I'll be there directly. Bob's holding the boat, thank goodness. Then we'll show you how we winch her on later. Look at that. One cast and we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little bearer. We're just going to let them out. Just out of there. Okay. Catching a feed. Look at the mangrove flies there on the bait. Up the river. Just there flying, look at them. Mangrove flies, I think they're called.
Yeah.
Oh, we got some grunter, brim, cod. Yeah. Just fish these couple of baits out and then we head back to camp. I'll clean them up. That's a day.
Sure.
I'm just dropping it right in the hole there. Bit of live action here. I should have been filming, but I'm slack. They're that quick, they're bloody onto it.
Got the paint, I think.
Yeah. As soon as you turn the camera on, brightens them. Oh well.
Back a bit. Bit more. That should do you.
I don't trust the handbrake.
Right.
She's ready to winch.
You reckon that's far enough?
Yeah, that'd be good. You, oh yeah, that's pink shallow. easy, eh?
Yeah.
Woo! Finally got round to filming it. Morning, Tonk here. I decided to pull the pin. I've got to put the spare tyre back under here. I'm packing up. The launch in here and the weather is just too unpredictable here to launch and retrieve your boat here. We nearly sunk it the other day, and there's that many westerlies blowing here at the moment. Just coming in big westerlies, 25 knots. And you come back here, you can't load on the beach. You need a little tinny out there. That's all you need here at the moment for fishing down along here. Just a little tinny so you can just drag it up and hook onto the toyo and tow it up to the camp. These big boats are just hard work. If it was at Penny, there'd be no way I'd be going home. It's just ideal there. You can just launch whenever you want. I can do more fishing by myself. That's what I'm really missing. I just like to be able to go and come and do what I want to do, and not rely on someone else to help me. Or sorry, I'm bending down there. Little gecko here. He's got run over by the something. I don't know what sort he is, poor bugger. Might even be a native one. Must have squashed him somewhere. Poor little fella. Yeah, anyway. Packing up today and I'll head off tomorrow. Get going whenever I can. I'll be on the road. I've had a bloody ripping trip, been away a month, and I would like another couple of weeks, but if I was at Penny I'd stay another couple of months if I could. Because you can just put your boat in whenever you want. Go over at Cullen Point, you got a bit the same. As soon as you get easterly, so it's safe fishing along the edge. It's hard to load there by yourself. I just haven't got the setup for that sort of thing. You need a drive on, drive off trailer, but a bit different to what I've got. I've set it up just easy launching, like a boat ramps and mucking around. I thought about going over and going up. I could have went, but I'm breaking my own rules going by myself on these out of the way places. I don't like doing that by myself. I don't want to be a hero and do it. I've never gone to sea too much by myself. If I had other boats and that with me, it'd be fine, but only got one life. Something happens. But anyway, I got no excuses. I'm happy with. Had a good trip with the boys, and I come over in a couple of weeks here with old fella, and my niece come and visited me, Tiffany, yesterday, and her husband Derek, and the kids, Montana. And I'm sorry if I forgot the other lady's name. It's, Montana, and terrible. Anyway, here comes a car along here. He's flying. So anyway, just starting to pack up. I'll get most stuff in, and I'll have it in there to Sarby in a few hours. Actually, I'll take my fuel with me so I can just use it at home through the mower. Only got a few hundred litres, about 60 or 80 litres, so I'll take that with me. I've got 3 empty jerry cans there I can fill up for diesel at Weeper tomorrow. Then I'll just keep going, and I'll get down right off the Cape tomorrow somewhere, and either pull up or drive right through, fill up a bit through the day somewhere, and get right through to Mareeba or Atherton, and then I might just drop off the range and just keep going, sleep my way through the night a bit, a few hours here and there. It'll be bloody cold. Make sure I gig out buddy Mick from the Mick's buddy Doona. You give me. Good, thanks Mick. Cordio, or sorry Mick, I'm saying your name wrong. You did tell me what it was. Yeah, the board we put down at Arthur's going really good, bloody beautiful. So yeah, I'll pull this down to a skeleton. Everything here can go in the boat. Then I'll back up here as soon as the sun goes down. I'll back up with the Toyota and I'll throw the fridges and everything in. Then I've got that bit of ply, and then I can load. As soon as the sun gets down, it's not making much power and the batteries are full for the night, I'll bung everything in the truck and have it full. I'm cooking tea for Bob tonight. That'll just be porterhouse steak and veggies. Well, I should have did it last night, but I wasn't going yesterday. I wasn't going for another week, and then I decided it's just I just can't come and go as I feel and do my own thing. I've got to rely on Bob, and I don't like that. I just like to go out. If I want to fish for an hour, I fish for an hour. I want to fish for 2 hours. If I want to go all day, I want to go all day. I hate that feeling of taking someone with me and it's like a charter. I've got to find fish, I've got to catch fish, I've got to do this. I'm under pressure, I don't like that. I just like to do my own thing. In fact, I reckon next time I come up, I might even just bring the tinny on top of the truck, and then I can just, anywhere along here or up there, I can just come and go as I please and do as I want. And now we've got the bore, I could even come down and camp there if it was open. And I know how to put a one in. If I can't get that camp, I just put a bore in anywhere along here, because I've got the gear now. I'll improve it a bit more. And if I can get up to Penny, well, I'll stay there. Yeah, I might even do that if I get here next time. Bring the caravan up with the tinny, a little 3.7 tinny and 15. I've done up for it. I'm actually looking forward to the next trip, going home from here and go off with the wife and kids. Alright, I'll see you tomorrow somewhere when I'm packed and on the road. I'll probably be airing up out at the road, pump the tyres up to 26 in the front and 28 in the back and 26 in the trailer, and I'll be on the PDR straight into town, hopefully really early. Get fuel at Weeper, probably off the bloody Cape by dark if there's nothing else goes wrong. I've had a bit of a well, just preventative maintenance. Just these things happen, Sure, I could have put all new bearings in at the home and but I didn't. I just got up here and I'll get home with what I've got, and then next trip I'll go right through and rebuild it. And that was, to me, was when it was needing doing. When the tyres were down, I'll swap the tyres over again and rack them onto the back of the 80 series. Oh, the little winch, I'm so proud of it. I should have filmed it. She did us proud the other day when she was half full of water and she just kept winching. She got all the power she needed. She just kept going, eh? Yeah, she just, for 130 bucks or whatever they are, just get one and fit it. If I did it again, I'd probably go to 5,500 with the planetary gears, because in that situation, you don't need speed. You just need it not to stop. And if you've got a good solid pole or whatever, you could even go 6,000 or 7,000, or even one of the King's Dominator ones, if you've got a spare battery on here that can handle it. Yeah, but that's good if you're just launching and retrieving a boat that's not that. It done the job, but just nicely. But she had 200 or so litres of water in the arse of her, and she couldn't just get her down over the hump. Anyway, I'll stop rambling. I just thought I'd make contact again. I went for a big walk this morning and went down the swamp. I got a few photos from my wife on the camera, birds, insects. So I've had a good trip that way. I'll leave these blocks of wood here for someone next. I've cleaned up all around my camp and on the beach as much as I can. As we do, we leave it cleaner than we find it. A little bit more packed. Bit of stuff from here gone. I just give the truck a grease on the tail shafts front and back, and I forgot to get on and adjust the brakes. I'll do that in a second, because they're drum brakes. Drive for a bit of water coming up, and for some reason one of these just sort of backs itself off a little bit. So yeah, just adjust them up. A little bit more in the boat. I take a 20 litre of water, I think I showed you them. All the drums of fuel are in there, packed. Now I sort of got to I'll get this tarp out and have it, and I'll roll it up, and I put a heap of it down the side here, down in there, and soon the panels are full, so I should be able to just pull them ones off and leave the truck on it, throw them panels in. Don't know whether I've got to leave the boring gear here for the boys. I'll ask. But if I do that, then I've got to put all the fridges in the truck, so to get that ply out. Anyway, that's nor here nor there. Might be able to do that in the morning, but it'd be nice to have it done this afternoon, this down, and I just sleep in my cot tent tonight. Hopefully no bloody with that bit of a tarp over me if it rains. Everything loaded. I'll see how I go. On guys, about 2:30 in the morning, packed up in the moonlight from Penny, heading home. Just got all the old girl ready. I'm just out on the red road, just pumped my tyres up. 26 on the back from 11 or 10, 28 on the back of the truck, 28.5 and 26 point, something like that on the front. And just show you this little owl at night jar there. Just there in the lights, there was two of them sitting here, each of them up here. Alright, just poking in here. I might just keep going. I've got a full tank. Might have to just get a bit of fuel down the road somewhere. I was going to wait until weep and I'd fuel up, but it's 4 hours to daylight. I'll be halfway down the road somewhere. So, all right, yeah. Got bloody crap in here everywhere, but all right. See if I see something important to show you or something funny. I didn't catch much fish where we were. It was not the best loading. Arthur went out with Mick and got a heap. Nice fish today up at Cullen Point. Anyway, maybe next time. Morning, Tonk here. The 11th, I think, of June. Heading home. Left this morning. Got up at 1 o'clock. Midnight, 1 o'clock, packed up. Goal, it was moonlight, so it was pretty easy. Packed up and tarped up. I think I aired up and was left Penny, South Penny, at the swamp at about 2 o'clock. I don't know what time it is now. Must be 7:30, 8 o'clock, and I just put a bit of fuel in at the Archer River. Pay $2.80 a litre. Send it. I normally don't fuel up there, but because buddy Weeper doesn't have a 24-hour diesel pump. Bloody terrible. Like they got one at Marpoon. I could have drove out to Marpoon and fueled up and then come back, but yeah, to save $20. You spend another 60 to do 200 kilometres extra or something. Yeah, so yeah, the rivers are still running here, all running good. I'm just poking down. I'm sort of on my way between Archer River and Cowan at the moment. I'll punch right down today. I'll get off the Cape and what's that? Oh, it's just a bit of a thing. Yeah, I'll get off the Cape today, I reckon. Well, regardless of break, hopefully no breakdowns, and I'll just keep going. I've got it set up here. here so I can sleep in the front again, and as it gets down I got me doona there when it gets cold, and I'll just pull up and sleep and drive. And I'd say tomorrow tomorrow night or something I might be, or the next day be home. Wednesday today. Yeah, so I had a lovely trip, like I said. Caught some fish with the boys. It's just hard at Penny South with a big boat. It's a perfect spot to go. Now that we've got the ball, it's a perfect spot to camp there with the tinny and the caravan. So you can just put the tinny in and out so easy. And then when you come in, if it's a bit rough, you just bring the Toyota down, hook onto the rope and drag it up to the camp, out the road. Yeah. So, oh, look at this. The road's getting built up nearly bitumen standard here. I'd say there's big mobs of bitumen going to be in more again next year. I think if Penny doesn't open, I'll probably camp it if I come up next year at Cullen Point. I would have went back there for a week, but you nearly need 2 people there. And anyway, I did this trip because I might be doing more trips with the parents. Both parents are died. With my wife and family. Yeah, just boating along about 80 or 90 k's. Oh, I should have filmed it back there further. She was a pea super for about 100 k's through there. Holy cow! Couldn't hardly see, and had people passing me. One bloke passed me this morning and showered me from rocks from one end of the old tinny to the boat. Hit me mirrors. Holy heck, it was. He was going. He was towing a boat too. 2 boats. One wasn't too bad, but the first bloke went past. Holy jeez. He shot some bloody. It must have been small. It was like pea-sized gravel, and she just come off his tyres everywhere. Mind you, I sort of was on. Might have been over his side of the road a bit too, because I was poking down there. I could see this great glow of light coming, but I didn't realise he was passing me with the dust, you know. And it was early hours, a bit of fog. Next minute he's going past, and I should have been right over. If it's dirt road, I get right. If I let him pass, I get right over and bloody so they can pass. Just had a couple pass there before. They passed me this morning too, and they must have pulled up for breakfast at Archer River. Yeah, it won't be long, I'll be at Cowan. There's only a few hundred k's down there to Lakeland Downs, I think. A bit of roadworks up here, but look at it. Alright, right, catch us later. I'll let you know what happens. Oh well, that's the Cape Road done and dusted. The dirt anyway. I'm probably only 80, 100 k's from Lakeland Downs on the bitumen now. I took the hubs out. I'll just work my way home now. You probably won't see me again till I get home. My son does the series up. I'll do a run down on the truck. You know, I had a few troubles, like I said. That front caliper bolts come loose. I think that was just from last year doing a couple of big trips. This one on the right hand side was loose too, so 2 of those bolts were a little bit loose too, so I jerked them up. I mean, ugga-dugga them up and retighten the ones on the other side. Like a trailer bearing failed. That's the handle there, but that could have been, that bearing was good when I left home. It could have had there and bloody cut the seal out on the PDR, and then got full of water on the way up. It don't take long once they get water in them. Yeah, that's about it. Had a little bit of trouble again with me bloody getting overheated or whatever. That's just because when I'm heavily dieting and bloody not eating properly, just run out of energy. Perfectly fine any other time. Yeah, so yeah, alright then. Probably won't talk to you till I'm home, or nearly home. Thanks for watching and subscribing, and thanks to Dale, the camp man, for plugging the channel. Bloody awesome, mate. Thanks very much. Called in to see him at Hart River, just back there on the way up. Lovely bloke. Just goes about, does what he wants to do. I'll be interested to see whether we picked up any more subscribers. If we have, I'd bloody be wrapped. But yeah, there'll be, I don't know, a few part series on this one, a couple too. I don't know what the sun does with them. And then I'm going home now to get the gear ready, do a trip with the missus and kids, and film that. Then there'll be another one. I'll start doing a few local crabbing trips, overnight crabbing trips in my tinny. Up the tin can, camp the night. Just a little bit more safer. I don't like sticking my neck out too much. I did it for years when I was proing, so yeah, things like that. Might even go to the beach, do a bit of whiting fishing, something like that. Depends how many people and how cold it is. So yeah, sort of, what's it saying here? Laura's only 40k away. So yeah, and Laura's about 70k from Lakeland, so 110k's from Lakeland. I'll top the main tank up there and pump the tyres up. I don't like being really full on fuel going across the tableland, because you're humping another 40-50 kilos of weight right across there, and I've got nutty 60-80 litres of petrol on board from up the Cape that I could have sold to someone, but I didn't. Bought it home. She'll go through the outboard. I know it makes it dear fuel, but oh well. Later on tonight I might just fill up one jerry can or 2 jerry cans of diesel. But there's that many 24 hours down the coast, they're all bloody open, so yeah, go down to Lakelands and have a shower, adjust the brakes up, have a shower, and yeah, just head for home. Right, I'll give you a little bit of a look at the road. Pretty boring stuff, I know, but so far the old girl's just humming along. I'll get down here in Lakelands, and when I have a shower, I'll, like I said, adjust the brakes on the back a little bit. Been through a lot of water and they sort of wear a bit, the old drum brakes, and then I'll check the power steering oil needs topping up, have a shower there, and then just keep going. What is the time? It's my Gympie, and went on my Gympie on the way home from a trip to Cape York. By myself, I picked up some dirty bird for the family. Bit of a tradition now. Get a mega burger feast, 6 burgers, original chicken burgers, a large coleslaw. Coming through the duck ponds here in Gympie. Yeah, not on the new highway, this is the old highway. And then a 10-piece box of original chicken too. Take that home as a peace offering. Righto, next shot will be driving in the driveway. Another 5 or 6 or 7,000 k trip done, dusted. Well, not quite yet, but nearly. Righto, catch you when I pull in my driveway. Down the motorway. Look at the sun on the hills of that around home here, just between Gympie and Karoi. I get excited. I get excited going on a trip, and I just get just as excited as coming home and seeing the wife and kids. There's Pomona Mountain. Used to run up that little sucker for 10 years. Got quite a couple of seconds, couple of thirds, a fourth. My best time's 25 minutes, just a bit over 25 minutes flat. Look at the sun on the hills here, on the bloody 4 lanes. I know it's riveting stuff, but yeah, love it. Alright, I'll show you he's turning off down here. Sun on the hills. Used to be beautiful timber in this area. Have a listen to the old girl. How quiet the gearbox and the diffs are. Yeah, that's sitting on 100. There's the mountain over there. Sun on the timber. Era, look at that. That's after driving 14 hours or 12 hours today, and she's still just quiet. 891,000 on her. There's the mountain a bit better, a bit higher. End of 4th. There goes a turbo one, just blew me off. 4th gear, flat to the boards, up this last pull, and then she's nearly flat all the way home. There we go, Karoi, Noosa Heads, 2 k's away. The first, well, I take the second one. I know she's a bit steady, but a 1.5 ton boat on the back, and trailer, and fully loaded truck. She's back to about 80 k's up the highway here, but I don't care, I'm in no rush. On this pull here on Black Mountain. Listen to her, just purring away. Turn this radio off now. Down the highway. Not this one. You can go that way, but I like to take the next one. Shut it down. I feel like Victor Bray after he's at the drags. Ooh, with a AAA fueler. Oh. Backed up 4th gear. Pull in there, 3rd, 4th. Okay, down the road. Now, I'm not sure if they know I'm coming home. Anyway, they would have found out as if my wife would have read a message I sent to me mate. Road. Here I am. Better put the indicator on. Swing out wide. I better take the numbers off later on. Another story over. Oh well, it was good fun. Catch yous later.